Okay, today I wanted to show you how I make my baby wipes. This is a really easy and really awesome way to make your baby wipes because it's 3 ingredients and it's really cheap. All you need is a roll of paper towels, and a whole roll is $1. So it costs 50 cents per wipe container, and it makes a lot. And the nice thing is that you know exactly what you're putting in it, and it's way cheaper, and it smells really good at the same time. I was just looking at the Pampers wipe container, and that container says that there's like 18 ingredients in it, and most of them are names you couldn't even pronounce. So it's really nice knowing that the wipes you make yourself, you know what's in them. They're not full of chemicals or artificial fragrances that might irritate your baby's bottom. And these wipes you don't even have to use as baby wipes. You could keep a container in your car and use them to wipe up your hands or messes or something like that. So that's really cool. You could keep them in your house or at your office or anywhere. So they're really versatile, really easy to make, and very useful. So what you'll need to do is if you have a whole roll of paper towels, cut it in half down the middle and take out the cardboard part. That can be kind of hard. Like you should use a serrated knife, and it takes a while to get the middle part out, but once you do, then this is what you're left with. So what I do is I fill up about an inch of water at the bottom of a round like Tupperware container, and this is by Rubbermaid. It says it's 6 cups and 1.4 liters, so you'll need something that your paper towel roll will fit inside. So fill it with about an inch of water. You don't want too much because you don't want your wipes to be super saturated. So there you can see how much I put in there. And then when you're using them as baby wipes, I like to add tea tree oil for an antibacterial effect. I always add about 3 drops. And then I add 2 tablespoons of olive oil just for moisturizing. You could also use any, like almond oil maybe, or jojoba oil. I think that's how you say that. But I like olive oil the best. Oh, maybe, I would just stick with 1 tablespoon so it doesn't get like greasy. So we'll just do 1. And then I use the Lavender Dr. Bronner's soap. This is organic, fair trade. The ingredients are coconut oil, olive oil, hemp oil, jojoba oil, and lavender oil. So this is cast iron soap. It's really awesome. It smells really good, and it's really concentrated, so a little bit goes a long way. So I think for this I'm going to do about half a tablespoon here. Okay. And then just go ahead and swirl it up a little bit. And put your paper towel roll in the middle. I usually put the cut side down and push it down until you'll be able to fit your lid on. After that, flip it upside down and let the water soak through. And this is basically it. You're ready to go with these. Okay, secondly, I wanted to show you how I make my solution for my cloth wipes. I use disposable wipes in my diaper bag, and I leave them on the changing table because my husband uses only disposable wipes. So he uses them when he's changing my son. And what I like to do for my cloth wipes is use just baby washcloths, as you can see here, because I received a ton of baby washcloths that I knew I'd never use if I didn't find an alternate purpose for them. So these work great. They're really thin and soft, so they're just easy to wash with your cloth diapers, and they always come clean, so that's really great. So for that, I have like a little squirt bottle. This is one I actually got in the hospital, and it's basically the same solution that I use for the disposable wipes. I'm going to do half a tablespoon of Dr. Bronner's lavender in here. It's going to be a little bit harder to get in the bottle. And then 1 tablespoon olive oil. I'm going to do 2 drops tea tree. Oops, that was about 3. And then fill the rest with water. And that's it. That's all you do. The nice thing about this is that you can leave these on your changing table, and then every time you change your baby, you just put a little bit on the cloth and then wipe them and then place that where you place your cloth diapers, and then you can just throw these in the wash. So it's nice because then they're not sitting there wet. You can choose how much you put on each time, and I really like this method the best. Thirdly, since we're on the topic of using Dr. Bronner's for household cleaning, I like to show you how I do my hand soap. There's a little bit left in here, so I'm going to get rid of that for this purpose. And so this is just a foaming soap pump. This was from the dollar store. It's a dial soap pump. You need a foaming pump for this hand soap. So that's basically, again, the same ingredients. This is just awesome because these ingredients are things you probably have in your house. You can get a whole Dr. Bronner's container for between $10 and $15. They have an orange, a peppermint, a baby version, and an unscented version for sure. So you can choose your scent there. And it just works awesome. It lasts for years and you can use it for anything, and it's organic and it smells great and it's lovely. So I did 1 tablespoon again olive oil, and I'm going to do a whole tablespoon of Dr. Bronner's because this is hand soap, so you know you want to be clean. And I don't add tea tree to my hand soap. You can, or you can add other essential oils if you like to make it a different scent, but I usually just go pretty simple with this, and then I do the rest water. And this soap lasts me a really long time, and it smells really nice, and it's more moisturizing than other soaps. And especially if you're sensitive to a lot of store brand soaps, they're really heavily fragranced, and they have a lot of like artificial dyes and such in them, so I can understand why they would irritate skin. So this one's really nice because it's really gentle, and it still feels like your hands are getting really clean. So those are the three main things that I use Dr. Bronner's for in terms of my baby and washing my hands. So there you are.